Hey, Blair Thielemeyer from Pharmapreneur Academy here, popping into your LinkedIn newsfeed using LinkedIn native video for the very first time to talk to you today about the secret to creating a win-win collaborative practice agreement. So I have so many pharmacists coming to me, either consultants or community pharmacy owners, who are wanting to put collaborative agreements in place so that they can offer more advanced clinical pharmacy services. The problem is they don't see a lot of interest from providers when they start talking about all the stuff they can do. I believe this is because they are focusing on the wrong things. So when you are pitching your services to a provider, you really want to focus on what makes it profitable or what makes it enjoyable for both parties. So when you're talking with providers, one of the things a consultant or community pharmacy owner can help with is decreasing that provider's workload. There's multiple ways we can do this through chronic care management services and also through medication synchronization and even through managing prior authorization requests better. There's so many things that you can put in place that can help decrease the workload and the back and forth with that provider and really make a collaborative agreement worth their while. The second thing that you can do to create a win-win collaborative practice agreement is focus on that provider's quality measures. So MACRA is new legislation that replaced the physician quality reporting system, and it created what is known as the merit-based incentive payment system. So this means if providers meet or exceed their quality measures, they get an incentive payment after a certain amount of time. So these quality measures are things that fit really, really nicely into what pharmacists are already doing. For example, A1C is less than 9, tobacco cessation counseling, making sure aspirin, statins are indicated in a patient population. There are really a lot of different quality measures that community and clinical pharmacists can focus on that can really move the needle for these providers. We talk a lot more about this in Lesson 7 of the Pharmapreneur Academy. We extensively go through what the physician quality reporting system was and what it's transitioned to and how to impact those quality measures in a practice. The third thing that you can do to create a collaborative agreement that benefits both parties is to provide services that generate a bit of revenue for the practice. So chronic care management services and the initial visit in a transitional care management service can be offered by an off-site consultant. This means a pharmacist or pharmacy under an agreement with the physician can provide these services without being under the direct supervision of the physician. You can do some type of revenue sharing or even take part in the incentive payments. So there's lots and lots of different options about how these programs could work, but they can actually generate a bit of additional revenue for the practice. So that is my tip for you today, the secret to how to pitch a win-win collaborative practice agreement to the providers in your area. It's something that I specialize in. I have helped hundreds of pharmacists create clinical services and put programs in place that really benefit not only the patients but benefit the providers as well. So if you're interested, I'd love to talk to you more about the Pharmapreneur Academy. I am also relaunching the Elevate Pharmacy Virtual Summit. This is a virtual summit that I launched back in April, where I interviewed over 22 pharmacy experts. These are the folks that you see at the National Pharmacy Community and APHA meetings that are speaking on innovative pharmacy topics. So I sat them down and I asked them the questions that you wish you could ask them about how they started, how they implemented these services, and how those services are going now for their pharmacies. So I'm really excited about that program as well. We are relaunching it in an encore presentation. That means another 5 days for free, September 15th through the 19th of 2017. So if you want to get your free ticket to that, go to elevatepharmacysummit.com. And I would love to hear in the comments what you thought of this video, if you found it helpful, and if you have any additional tips for how to create a win-win collaborative practice agreement that helps you move forward with your pharmacist clinical services.